Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25 here at Pastors Game 2. Yo, welcome to week number 6 in the year 2029, the sixth season in this franchise. And man, we are still reeling from the big major trades we made over the last couple of weeks, last couple of games. And that's with quarterback, man. We're gonna miss Johnny Cartwright, no longer a Raider, and will be the head guy over in the Washington Commander camp. And as a result, I'm kind of gonna be paying attention to the Washington Commanders. I'm very curious to know if he can turn that team around. They've started this season is 0-5. They have no wins. And man, you know, if you've been following us, you know it was a move that we had to make. It literally had to make. Like, we did not have the money to re-sign him for the money that he was asking for. He wanted close to $500 million over the next 7 years. Just insanity. Although he did play very well. He was 99 overall, 25 years old, 2 Super Bowls. I mean, I get it. But man, so we've got somebody new on this team. So we're going to see how he goes. He did not have the kind of debut that you want to have as a quarterback. It was Jaden Daniels. He went for 3 interceptions, but he did come through in the end to get the win, ironically, against the Washington Commanders. Look at the 93 break sack. His short accuracy, his deep accuracy is not there. And so we're going to have to get him squared away. He is not quite, I don't know if he's going to be the guy to hit the deep ball like we've been wanting to. So we've got to figure something out. Meanwhile, the defense for the Raiders have been playing lights out for all season. Last game against the Houston Texans, we only gave up 3 points, the least amount of points we've given up in a long time. Now we're up against the Miami Dolphins this week, and they have an excellent offense. Devon A-Chain, they have Tagovailoa over there. They also have Waddle, and let's see, they've got another receiver over there that you got to worry about. I mean, let's go take a look real quick. We did look at the preview in the last one, but let's see, who is it? Rudolph. Oh, it's Waddle. Oh, it's just Waddle. Waddle and Rudolph are both pretty good though, and then you got Walker, and then you have this guy Riggs. So I don't know. They've traditionally been a fast team, a creative team, and with no further ado, I think we're just going to jump in. Miami is 3-2. Actually, we have some further ado. Miami 3-2, fighting for top spot over there in the AFC East, with the New York Jets, who are playing extremely well, and the Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills battling it out here early in the season. All right, let's get ready to jump in. It's the Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. We will be in Las Vegas today on a Thursday night. Let's get this party started. Let's go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. In that center stage, it's the Raiders' sure-handed wide receiver. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the
EA
Raiders
Sports
and the
coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, here in Allegiant Stadium, where the Miami Dolphins have come into town to face off against the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders on a 5-0 winning streak, but also reeling a little bit at some of the roster moves that has happened early in the season. Raider fans are angered by the trade. A lot of the feedback is that the Raiders should have went on and just let the quarterback stay with this team and finish this final run for the Super Bowl. But if that would have happened, then the Raiders would have lost their quarterback and got absolutely nothing for it. So this way, the Raiders do get a little something back in a trade with Washington. But now the question is, can this quarterback lead this team to Super Bowl and honestly lead them to history. Well, there he is, Jaden Daniels, 1,229 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 3 interceptions in the last game. We're hoping this guy will do a little bit better than he did last game.
That's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they find Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers continues to lead the team in receptions. He's got 8 of them. 89 yards for him in the last. Oh, he had 8 of them in the last game. Not this game. Obviously, this game just started.
Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses have better focus on.
See what the run's going to do.
Now the first carry here for the running
Charlton runs forward and gets 5 yards for the first down.
The Raiders are a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned.
And they throw the ball and they find Jaden Daniels finds his target for 8 yards down the field.
Teams probably say shrink the playbook.
It has been a high-octane offense under with Cartwright under center, but last game we didn't get that same sense of the quick strike ability. A little wondering.
To the air goes Daniels.
Gonna go deep, and it is nice throw, touchdown to Wyatt Kearney. And speaking of the quick strike ability, there it is on display, and Wyatt Kearney beats his man on the left side, and wide open. It's a nice throw, although it's a little behind. And that just goes to show, man, like if he's wide open, that's okay, but I don't know if he's going to have that same get it behind the back of the back of the defense kind of throw that Cartwright was so good at throwing. Okay, we got to quit talking about Cartwright. That's yesterday. It's today. It's Jaden Daniels. And he just scored a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback.
All right, so Miami's going to come out. Tua Tagovailoa, 1,242 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. See if we can increase that interception number. Defense has been playing pretty good over the last couple of games. See if they continue.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And Zaire Klein not able to take the man down. And so number 17, I believe that's Waddle with the first catch of the day and a first down for Miami.
11 yards on that pickup.
It's good coverage, good protection by the Dolphins.
On play action, here's Tua.
And another connection. This time he finds his receiver for 9 yards.
And it'll bring up a second and short.
Oh no, and he tried to run the ball and the Raiders were right there. Shelby, and I think it was Warner also was in the area.
Stopping him for a loss.
All right. Shotgun. Tagovailoa will. Ooh, he almost came up to get the hit. It would have been nice to get the fumble. But he does get the first down, and we got to worry about him.
That means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off.
Move. All right, let's try.
And this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Try this play here. Let's see if we can get some pressure. Again, this offensive line holding up extremely well. Oh, I thought that was going to be a play action. I was definitely going for that quarterback.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like
A-Chain is going to go out on that play.
We'll
It's
take
tough.
a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Up the middle.
They try to run again, and they don't get much. That time, Zaire Klein able to get in to make the stop.
What do they want to call? It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
When you get ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Here's Tua.
Tua Valoa, oh, he's got to throw the ball away, and Isaac was in there to create the pressure. And now Tua and the Dolphins will have to go to the sideline.
Extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Oh, and they're going to kick the ball, and it is good. Miami Dolphins get the field goal, and wow, that is it's a pretty long kick.
Teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal.
7-3 there.
Able to break that goose egg here early.
Here's the score.
That is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown.
All right, so Wyatt Curtis going to get the return. And Wyatt Curtis. You're not going to catch him. He's too fast. And he's going to get 2 touchdowns today. This one on a kick return. Touchdown Raiders.
Teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
Big play by Wyatt, and the best thing you can do for a quarterback that's still learning the defense. Ooh, nice little spin move there. Breaks the tackle, and then boy, go.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
All right, 14-3. I think what I was saying, the best thing you can do for a quarterback that's just getting started is to give them a decent lead. That way they don't have to push too much. 14-3 as the score. Does take a little weight off of that quarterback.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this
big hit by the quarterback in Shelby's end. Wow.
But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually
and the sack for number 56. He's got quite a few sacks. Okay, so that play was nickel 3-3. Curious why.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back.
They throw the quick little pass there. And I'm curious now. Let me go take a look at this.
And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
It's an interesting setup.
Defense. Well, they were
Clark,
very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Farrell.
What I saw on film was nearly an
Should be Drayton over there.
They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run
3rd and 13.
receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Oh, and the quarterback is going to get taken down. This time it's number 91, Latu, with the sack. And this defensive line getting home to the quarterback. Latu, one of the newest Raiders on the defense. And it feels like he has just really came in and created some buzz on that defensive line. He holds down the right end. He holds down the left end of the defense, allowing for Dom Clark to play in the middle, and somehow that combination has really turned things around. Gio McCutcheon was holding out the defensive tackle position. He was traded.
He leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Daniels looking to throw.
It's another throw, and there is James Daniels. He's got 67 yards.
Nice nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Today, that was a 10-yard reception for Brock Bowers.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Right, 25 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Score 14-3. Raiders going into the second quarter with a 3rd down and medium, you can say. Defense playing well. Special teams came through in that first quarter. Contribute to an 11-point lead for the Raiders.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here.
All right, let's see what else we got here.
3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on.
To throw is Daniels.
Well, fine.
That's complete. Able to avoid it at the 40.
Oh, going to get the screen, and he had too good a block set up for him to only get the 4 yards there. Okay, we'll take it.
37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels.
He overthrows it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive.
Overthrows it.
And you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, they may be offside. Oh, no, they're not.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down at the
36.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Daniels.
Daniels has all kind of space. He's going to run up the middle. And I tried to slide, but a huge gain for Jaden Daniels. Nothing but green up the middle of the field.
Good for 24 yards.
Oh, man. Just with the defense,
Wow.
they had the answer.
And this is the element that he does bring, although
Surprises him by taking off himself.
former Raider quarterback Cartwright was also pretty good with his wheels, but Jaden can be just slightly better in that area.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Now Daniels.
Pass over the middle, touchdown to Wyatt Kearney, and he's in for the end zone for his 2nd time of the day. Kearney, the #1 receiver in the league. You have to say he's the #1. There's no other #1. Jaden has all the time in the world, and Kearney wide open over the middle. That's an easy touchdown for the Raiders. 21-3 here in the second
I'm living it right now.
Extra points
quarter. Miami facing a big uphill battle.
6 points for the Raiders. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Powering his way forward.
McLaughlin, he's the backup running back, came down and tried to hit stick. Rightfully so, it didn't work. That one makes sense.
Nice long win streak, and remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams
Cheeks is there, he makes the tackle. Cheeks is leading the Raiders in interceptions. I think he's got 3. He's got 3 interceptions. He at least has 2.
They fake the handoff.
Oh, and Shelby again, I think it is. Yes, sir. Shelby gets home and almost went for the play action, turns around and recognizes that the ball wasn't given to him and hits the quarterback.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
And Tua tries to run forward and doesn't get it. 4th and 11.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And the defense continues to play well.
Fielded at about the 28. 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And
Charlton tried to get up the middle there. Had a little bit of a hole, but a hard time
be impressed by the defensive
getting
front
through.
on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Tried again this time. And this time he does get the 1st down.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for Las Vegas 1st down.
Let's see what Cooks does. Looking at the fullback. Oh, the fullback does work. And a 1st down for Charlton. 10-yard rush for him. Let's chop out the blocks.
Yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
All right, 2-minute warning.
In this first half of football.
Raiders moving along with a 21-3 lead. Not in a rush.
To check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half.
And I really would like to hit Kearney deep.
What's coming up later this weekend.
Safety's back there, though.
Here's 2nd
He's
and 8.
backing up. Oh, R1. Actually, we had several people.
Now it's 3rd down. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Can Daniels make this pass over the left side to Kearney? I'm very curious.
Operating from the gun.
Gonna throw it. Oh, and he does get there. Kearney makes the catch.
He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him a first
Still learning
down,
this quarterback to see what throws he can and cannot make. We're learning that he's a little less accurate down the field.
Back to throw again.
Oh,
That would tip to
could have been intercepted. Could have easily been intercepted.
It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, the ball away. Oh. I don't know why I start running backwards.
It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
No bueno. 56 is too much.
And that's where you're counting on
We're going to go for
size
it.
being an advantage.
Although we probably should kick it to keep them completely out of the end zone.
Good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Palmer over.
Daniels going to throw for it.
Gonna try Wyatt. Oh, there's a flag on the play. And what do we get? Pass interference. Defense. And they are going to bail us out. Marshawn Lattimore is the guy who gets called, and he had a good wow.
They like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get. and the more calm and control you have to remain.
I was going to run it, and I probably should have. They're not slowed down.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now,
Go
this
here,
unit,
6-yard line.
is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks
See if we
last
can
week?
get Palmer
We just
here.
saw their first one of this game.
Another sack. We'll call timeout.
Time it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Oh, that pass is there.
That's Bowers.
And we'll call
Now the
timeout.
Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Oh, the Dolphins call
So as they
timeout.
talk it over,
All right, so we'll take the field goal.
On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. And his kick
Up,
is
and it's good. 24-3 here in the first quarter. Man, first half. Again, that offense, the offense doesn't feel, it feels a little bit different without, with Jaden so far.
And kudos to
You know,
you didn't jinx him.
Turning in
Comes a return from just
what
beyond
he
the
can
goal
and
line.
can't do, and he's taking a lot of
Start
sacks.
at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, and they're going to run the ball.
Just how much they trust
That's
their
interesting.
guys in this situation. If they decide
And now
to
they
take a
called
shot.
timeout, but they didn't want to do anything. Okay, so
So we reach halftime, and what's been a
Halftime,
fairly
24-3.
one-sided game so far.
the Raiders getting it
Off to
done.
Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles.
Solid
in a
first
minute,
half
but
for the
first,
Raiders here on Thursday
time to give
night.
folks
No
a
other
moment, look at
games
what's
going on, so we'll be able to go
Move
straight
right through
here
the break
into
then.
the second
Skipping
half.
halftime and back to the field
And
for
we're
the
going to see
start
if we
of
can
the second
establish
half.
the run. Continue to defend the short pass.
Welcome back,
This
Charles
defense
and I
playing well.
settled
Raiders
into
going to
booth
kick
ready
the
for
ball off.
quarter number 3. The Dolphins down
The
on
defense is going to have the
scoreboard, but they'll
opportunity
have
to
it
come out and
first
get
as we
things started
going
here in the
this
second
third
half.
quarter.
They take a knee and will take the ball over on the 30-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa had his trouble staying upright in the pocket. There's a sack by Ladu. There's another one by Jaden Shelby. I think Shelby's got 2 himself.
Played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this
See
quarterback with nowhere
see
to
what
go
they
with the
decide they want to try here in the third quarter on this
down
first drive.
Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second
Quarterback
half to
in,
have
brought
some
down, and it's Latu with another sack.
They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone.
Latu. I think that's how you say his
In order
name.
to have a chance to win this game. Well,
Man, he
someone's
comes
closing in on the
untouched
lead in sacks. He
off
came
the
into the game
edge.
in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a handoff up the middle.
And Klein there to get the running back. 3rd and 15 now.
25. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Now on 3rd and long.
They're going to go with the quick strike, and they're going to go with the quick screen, and it was no go. Dom Clark in there to create a little havoc on the quarterback, have him make him have to throw the ball too fast. And the Dolphins are going to go 3 and out, and they are back to punting. And this defense, once again, bringing pressure.
And hold it for just a short game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Wyatt Kearney trying to get to the edge. Look at the speed, and he was able to get there a little bit.
Past the 45. The Raiders offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense.
Top 3 receivers there. Wyatt Kearney, Devontae Smith.
He's the
Got
NFL's leader in
missed that
touchdown
3rd one.
catches. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Nice play by Charlton. He's going to get get the first down. He's got 55 yards.
Now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll keep leaning on the line.
Nice run, and there he is.
He's taken down.
Charlton trying to get.
That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Trying to get going here in the second half.
Sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle.
There he is, and Brock Bowers is going to get the first down. And right now, the Raiders are getting about 10 yards every play.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Going to the outside. Charlton's going to go through one guy, break another tackle, and this time he gets only 6 yards. The Raiders in the red zone here. And on a little bit of a roll. Another run up the middle. This one's going to be Charlton, who collision at the end zone. Down on the 1.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of
scrimmage. Might go to Bowers, could go to Beltran.
Right now on this drive.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he can't find a receiver, and he's
another sack. 11-yard sack this time.
11-yard loss there on 1st and goal.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far,
this one's going to go to Brock Bowers. They're going to pick up a little bit. 3rd and goal.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Oh my gosh, and a bad throw by the quarterback.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it
4th and 8.
Defender. Ended up
We're going to go
nice
for
play,
it.
Even though it was complete.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
And they find Wyatt Kearney with the catch. There's 3 Dolphins in the area, and he's able to find number 88. That's a good throw. And a good diving catch by Wyatt Kearney. There's the throw.
So another touchdown there, and
he throws it away from both of the defenders. Kearney might have been double teamed there.
And this is just an offense that's imposing.
And they get it done. Nice play.
You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it.
30-3.
Play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Point after, right down the middle, and that'll increase.
And if this defense produces another touchdownless game,
and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown,
it will be a major shift in how this team started. I mean, the first plays, we got a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes, but the other games, I think game 2 and game 3, we did not get very good pressure. In fact, we gave up a ton of points.
There was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
It will mean that this move to Latu would have been a big move for this offense.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
Quarterback under pressure. Latu was on his way. Tua has to get rid of it. Probably too quickly.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua.
And that, is knocked down by number 24, Guyton. And another punt scenario for the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Uh-oh. Kearney had a little move there. Broken tackle.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And now will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
He's going to go deep to try to find Mitchell. It is called Adonai Mitchell down the field to the right. And a big throw.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another.
Throws it up.
Another, and add this one onto the list.
And finds Adonai Mitchell down the right side. That's a good job by the receiver. Not nearly as open as
well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a
this might go to Kearney
situation.
again.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Touchdown for Wyatt.
This is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple
I think it's going to be 3
so let's sort this out.
touchdowns for Wyatt Kearney today. Offside by the defense is going to be declined. We'll take the points.
Will decline the penalty there, and the result
and
is
here in the third
points.
quarter, 37-3.
That penalty is declined.
Wow.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Has got to produce some confidence in this quarterback. He's got 4 passing touchdowns today.
To extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Kick is up.
Oh, and a nice
There's the
return,
hit.
but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
All right, ball's going to be taken over on the 30.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing?
Big hit by the
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it.
secondary comes up and makes the play there.
Anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
We got a guy that's open.
Pass to him.
And they get a nice throw over the middle.
And he'll be taken down.
Defensively didn't feel right.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down.
Running back is going to get the ball, and he gets 2 yards.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense comes up and makes the play. At the end of the third quarter, with a huge lead, the Raiders go into the fourth, 38-3. Trying to keep the Miami Dolphins from scoring any touchdowns today. Can we get through the fourth with no touchdowns?
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Tua going to throw.
Pass to the outside and need to get the first down.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So
we're
here's
going to go
first
here.
and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Pass is broken up. Nice play by Sheldon. Shelby.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
Let's go here. We're going to come out this dime 1-4.
You can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Tua's going to try to run it himself, and he gets 7 yards.
Keeper gets him 7 that time.
All right, let's see what we can do here. 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3
It's pretty
yards
tight.
to pick up the first. On 3rd down.
Oh, and and the running back will get the first down.
Have the Dolphins first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Tua.
Quarterback is under pressure, and he's got to throw the ball away.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Dom Clark able to create.
And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB.
Ooh, and that's Tua. Tua's going to go out.
Who's in need of some assistance. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now a 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Uh-oh, no touchdowns.
It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Find the tight end there.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, we need a sack.
I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook.
We
but
need
they
a
can try
sack.
to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here.
Quarterback is going to get hit.
This one incomplete.
Trying to play action, and it doesn't work.
And 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced him.
Fine comes up with the hit stick and just gets bounced off of.
Officially, it goes a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Montgomery.
Passes overthrown. And the Miami Dolphins are going to come out with the field goal. And the Raiders are going to keep them out of the end zone unless they have some trickery up their sleeve. They do not. They kick it in 5 minutes. The touchdownless game is still
those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respect.
38-6.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Man, I'm trying to figure out what's really changed. We made a change at the cornerback position.
And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up.
And we made a change at the edge.
Able to get out across the 35.
I guess that combination has really worked.
Offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter. And that current 5
time they do get the pass over the left side, they find
first play of the drive.
it's Adonai Mitchell.
19 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
1 yard.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it.
And
it's going to bring up
we're going to go with
at the 44-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Luke Charlton staying on his feet, fighting for every yard there, and he's got 8 of them on that one. Is he over 100 yards, Chad? He's got to be. It's got to be near.
Coming into this ball game.
Got to be near it. Run to the outside. 2 good blocks. We'll get it done. He's going to fire through. There he is. He's got 110. No touchdowns, though.
On that last run, the yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught at the 10.
And they find the rookie tight end, number 80, Beltran. Jaden Daniels, 17 for 22, 4 touchdowns today, but only 221 passing yards. That's interesting, right? Not a ton of passing yards for him. Man in motion.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Throws the ball away.
Incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Wow, he tried to throw the ball, and man, he's not getting the protection.
Even though that one was incomplete.
That was 4th and 1.
In this one, it's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly
There's a run, and Charlton fighting forward all the way down to the 1-yard line. Beautiful run.
You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. But we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
To the air goes Daniels.
And they find the tight end, and Daniels with his 5th touchdown of the game.
Business as usual for them, well on their way to another victory.
222 yards.
Momentum from what we've seen.
And he's wide open.
They haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
45-6. 2 minutes left.
Yeah, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Dolphins 6.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Kick is up. And the return.
And nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Line ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks
Pass
to
to the outside. They do find the tight end for 6 yards.
Poor performance from start to finish. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, he tried to get him. Oh, and that almost was intercepted. The aggressive play was almost there. Okay, so now 3rd and 4.
After this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Pass is intercepted by Cheeks.
And the Raiders are going to take over.
Another great job by Adrian Cheeks.
This advantage, this defense.
I think he's got, I don't know, I think it's, is that 4 interceptions for him? It's 3 or 4. And quarterback throws it up in the air, double covered. Cheeks is en route and able to easily make the play there.
Ready to go. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
Kearney in the highlight reel making a ton of plays. 2 touchdowns for him. Looks like this quarterback had a much better game today than he had before. I'm very interested in can we try something deep? I just want to see.
The Raider offense
again, we're in kind of
well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going.
I thought he had it.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, because in the old days, people would get off the gas a little bit, right?
10.
But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way
this
try
Kearney
one
more time.
They've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Throwing it up.
Take another shot here.
And can't quite do it. This goes to show, man, that the connection that Cartwright had with Wyatt Kearney
this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game
special.
or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Oh, and he throws an interception. Oh, man. That's a play. That's a pass I don't normally even try. And we mess up a good game by the quarterback. And possibly.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Fumble! Somebody come get it!
He's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as come up facing second and a bundle. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Latu rather.
That one too wide.
All right, 3rd and 15. Let's just keep him out of the end zone.
Being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Quarterback comes to get him.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right.
Zaire Klein.
And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
And they'll let the clock go out, and the Raiders get the win. 45-6. This defense playing crazy good, and minus that last drive where we're trying a few things, Jaden Daniels had a great game, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. But mostly, man, this defense playing great and giving this quarterback a chance to get his feet wet. Although he did get sacked quite a bit, Miami got to the quarterback a lot as well.
Through the first month and a half.
Interesting game there. Yeah, he was under pressure.
Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action.
All right, so Jaden Daniels for the Raiders, 222 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
So long, everybody.
Charlton with 117 yards, playing well for him. And Brock Bowers, 6 catches, 47 yards. Kearney with 72, 4 touchdowns. Wow, for Wyatt Kearney. Kearney had 4 touchdowns. I didn't realize we threw it to him 4 times. Tackles, man, this guy had a great game. Jaden Shelby, 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, 9 total tackles, 1 pass deflection, 1 fumble force. He's probably going to get Player of the Week. Adrian Cheeks also had a good game. 8 tackles, 1 interception for him, and 6 tackles for DeCamarion Richardson, 1 sack for Zaire Klein, and Latu also with a couple sacks. Good game for the Raiders to get it done. Wow. Taking care of business. 6-0. We do have an injury. Let's talk about this. What do we got? Barton's going to be out for 7 weeks. I think we're going to get Alford back. We're going to lose the tight end, the right tackle. That's a pretty big loss. Especially since we need the running game, I think, to get this thing, make this thing right. All right, moving to the next week, Raiders will face off against the Denver Broncos. Looks like we do have a linebacker breakout, and we do have weekly awards. Let's see who it is. Shelby has to be. Yes, Shelby, 9 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 fumble force. Great game by him. Look at Dom Lavelle, backup quarterback for the Raiders, playing for the Dallas Cowboys right now. 4 touchdowns, 308 yards. Dom Lavelle trying to get his opportunity. And the Dallas Cowboys are without Dak Prescott and recovering from looking for who their next quarterback is going to be. I was going over here because I wanted to see where Dom Lavelle is in the list of quarterbacks. Let's see. NFL's what it was. Look at Dom Lavelle, the 4th quarterback, and there's Johnny Cartwright. Now, did they get their win yet? Did they get their win? I'm quietly rooting for Cartwright. Is that weird? They did. They got their first win of the year. All right, we're gonna go to the schedule. Let's see. Let's go to. I want to go to the Redskins the Commanders, just because I'm. It's because I don't know. They got the win. Wow, against the Detroit Lions. That's a big team. That is a big team. Let's see how he did. Johnny Cartwright, 336 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, threw his first couple of interceptions in this game. But a pretty good game for him. Wow. Let's see who he's throwing it to. He threw it to Carlos Black. 8 receptions for 88 yards. Dotson had a touchdown. Sanat had a touchdown. Huh. All right. Washington trying to change things around. They did get a win. All right. I think that'll do it for this one. Hey, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all of the things. Raiders on a win streak, 6-0. We do have the linebacker breakout. Should we do this now? Should we do this later? We'll do it later. All right, man. Have a good one. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you and so do I. And I will see ya when I see ya. Peace.